All set. Gates spring open. They're off and racing. Last Stylebender out like a flash with Overdrive from Scenic George, Mandible Magic and Mama Says So. Beaten for speed, getting back King's Drama, Silent Armada, and dropping out last of all is Mantua. Last Stylebender had far too much speed for them and burned to the front here at the 700, led by a length. Mama Says So, firing up onto the bridle, charging forward on the outside of Overdrive. Well placed behind the Mandible Magic. Down on the inside, Scenic George at the 470. Followed further back, King's Drama. The last two included Silent Armada back with Mantua. Last Stylebender for Nottle. Straightens up at the 300. Mama Says So on the outside. Mandible Magic coming. Overdrive down on the inside. Scenic George behind those. King's Drama runs on. Last Stylebender finding under pressure. Now on the inside, Overdrive trying to charge through. Last Stylebender in front. Overdrive coming. The post is coming as well. Last Stylebender from barrier to box beat Overdrive, and third home on the outside, King's Drama. Mama Says So behind those in company with Scenic George, Silent Armada. Then came Mandible Magic, which didn't give much after getting a beautiful run to the turn. Back with it, the last of them home is Mantua. Last Stylebender, ridden by Holly Nottle, does it all the way. Had far too much speed for them. Crossed down onto the rails without having to do all that much. And Overdrive in the straight, looking for that inside run, getting through, gets within a long neck of the winner. King's Drama third, Mama Says So fourth home. 1, 2, 3, 8 they will be. 1, 2, 3 and 8. Last Stylebender back to back for Mitchell Pateman. And a double race to race for Mitchell here after winning the Russell Collett handicap with this 5-year-old Last Stylebender. The Harry Angel gelding out of Saturia. And she was a very fast mare herself. For Chris Coucher, SC Coucher, M. Wake, RJ Logie, T. Lavender. Also the Crown Prince of Solder Point, Andrew Walker, A. Sweeney, O. Robertson, C. Robertson, and Madames O'Day, Fitzgerald, Bailey, Yarradale, the team there. O'Rourke, Pateman, and Mitchell Pateman racing as well. Prepared by Mitch, written by Holly Nottle. Defeating 2 Overdrive, a Playing God mare in the yard of Nev Parnham. Raced by Nev Carolyn Parnham and Paul Cook. Chris Parnham, the rider. King's Drama, third by King's Troop. From Friday Fillies for Ganjemi Thoroughbreds and their partners. Trained by Chris and Michael and ridden by Stephen Parnham. Margins are a neck by half a length. The time 58.25 and home in 33.48. That's 3 wins from 13 now. Last Stylebender, 2 for 2 this campaign. The Steve Mills handicap over 1200 comes next at 3.28. Number 4 Toronado Rocket comes out. Clint Johnston Porter is the rider for number 10. Where's Brittany? And Godsend Lady is now Stephen Parnham. That's for the 5th as we take you to Lockie in the yard.
Thanks, Darren. A double for the Mitch Pateman stable as Josh joins me once again. Josh, congratulations on the victory. Now that this horse is back to his best in terms of his barrier manners, he looks like he's going to be a really reliable type.
Yeah, he's doing a super job. It's good to get some confidence into him, and now he can head to a Saturday.
How much of a relief was it to get him back here in WA and know that his barrier manners or his bad barrier manners were past him?
A big relief. Wasn't cheap, but they've done a magnificent job over there, and the team at home, he's not an easy horse to deal with one bit. He's very difficult, and our track work riders, especially Holly Watson and Taylor, do a super job because no one else wants to ride him.
Mitch has always had a high opinion of him. Does he still show that same ability in his track work?
Yeah, he is. He's a proper horse when he's right and when he's behaving, and they've seemed to fix that.
So you're 2 from 2 with the boss away in Bali. Bosun tomorrow. Can he get the job done?
All our winning straight onto him.
Good luck.
Cheers.
There's Josh Pateman after the double for his brother in Mitch. And of course, he owns Bosun tomorrow afternoon at Pinjarra Park. A little bit to watch over the concluding stages here with Last Stylebender and Overdrive making some contact over the last 50 or 100 metres. So there could still be a little bit to play out here in race number 4. But regardless, it looks like Last Stylebender has returned in wonderful fashion here, Scotty.
Certainly is, and that blistering gate speed wins him these races at the short course. I was talking about Overdrive coming out underneath him and trying to make him work a little bit. Well, that was over after a stride. He crossed that quickly, and as soon as he found the fence, he was going to be very hard to beat. Overdrive was back on the inside, waiting and biding the time. The Breeze horse wasn't rolling around, so he couldn't really push off the inside, and then an inside run did present itself, and she was squeezing up against the inside running rail, as you say there, Lockie, without seeing that head-on too many times. It's hard to tell, but in the end, Holly Knottle is first past the post with Last Stylebender. Holly, a horse they've done a lot of work with behind the barriers, but it looks from afar like it's starting to work.
Yeah, it is. They've done a lot of work with this horse, and they're certainly doing a great job.
When they have a horse like this that's got those issues, do they give you a bit of feedback just to let you know a few things about him?
Yeah, I spoke to Holly Watson this morning, and she gave me the rundown of the horse, which was really nice. Yeah, she gave me a lot of detail on the horse, which was very helpful.
You're riding a few horses for Mitch Pateman at the moment. One thing they've all got in common is a bit of gate speed.
Yeah, they do. They all usually love to jump and run, which suits me. And yeah.
Still a bit in the tank at the end of the race?
Yeah, a little bit. I don't think I got to the end of the horse.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Holly Knottle. She combines with Mitch Pateman and Last Stylebender to make it back-to-back wins to start this preparation.